Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, it's been a minute. It's been a long minute. But I'm ready to get behind the camera again. I think I say this a lot when I've taken a break from filming. I haven't taken a break from makeup because makeup is something that I love to do. But with everything that's going on in the world, just needed a minute or 20,000 minutes. But I wanted to film this video today because I've been playing with a lot of new makeup. I've been trying to perfect my base makeup, and I also just find that makeup is a therapy for me. So everybody knows what's going on in the world at the moment with the Black Lives Matters movement. It's something that's very triggering for myself, and also something that I've had to teach myself some new things about my own culture. So I hope that people are out there, they're educating themselves and they're getting informed about your own culture, because it's time for change, and change is good. Change is coming, and we should all be looking and striving not to make this movement become silent. We as Black people, as a Black woman who have Black children, who have Black relatives, it is our duty to make sure that this doesn't just become another trend. It doesn't become a meme. Everyone knows what I'm talking about there. If you don't, go find out. The internet is not always a good and happy environment, so do take your time to think about your own mental health and the people around you's mental health. So in saying that, my happy place is playing with makeup, and it's one of the things that distracts me and makes me forget about everything that's going on in the world, and I get to design my face. I was watching someone's story. I can't remember whose story I read. I was watching, but that's what they said. That's what women do. They design their faces because we're illusionists. And I liked it, and I'm taking it. I think it was meant as an insult, but I quite like it because I get to design my face. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We are going to remember that Black Lives Matter. All lives don't matter until Black people's lives matter, and we really need to enforce this. And if anyone doesn't like it, well, you're racist. Peace. So let's get into this. So a lot of videos have been going around and people have been doing Black owned branded makeup. I had been purchasing makeup over lockdown for quite a bit of time, so none of these products are Black owned, but some of them are collaborated with Black influencers. And I took that idea from another YouTuber, Missy Sids, which I thought was a great idea. And so on the back of that, I've got some products that are Black owned, some that are not. And yeah, and I just want to play with makeup. So come along, let's play with makeup. So base routine, I've really been trying to perfect it at the moment. So I've been really taking care of my skin. Let's actually start putting some stuff on my face, or this video is going to be mighty long. So I'm just going to start off with some essence spray. And this is something new that I've added into my routine. This is from Revolution Makeup. I got a trio set from them, and this is a hydrating essence spray. This is hyaluronic. I use this as my day routine, and then I have one that is also for the evening. And yeah, I'm just experimenting with them. I need a lot of hydration. My face is quite dry, so really trying to bring the moisture back into my skin, and I find that my makeup sits so much better with this as well. I've been researching Korean skincare because Korean skincare is very popular at the moment, and they're 18 step, imagine 18 steps that they do day and night. So it's not 18 steps morning and then night, it's 18 steps collectively for the day and the night routine. And I've just started doing it for one day. I've got my little post-it notes on my mirror to remind me of each of the steps, and I wasn't far off some of the steps. This was the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum. I'm giving this a try. This is a sample size, so obviously the other size is bigger and it's like £53. I am liking that. It's very brightening for the skin, and it just gives, if you've got some lackluster skin, it will just give you some hydration. It's also a little bit tacky, so it's also great for before you apply your makeup. We're going to go with eye cream. This is a whole set. So this is the banana eye cream. This is the Ole Henriksen set, and it smells absolutely divine. It just smells like citrus orange. So back to the Korean skincare. I've actually been thinking I was doing my steps all in the correct order, but in actual fact some steps I hadn't been doing correctly. So for one, the eye cream was one of them. I always put eye cream on last after my moisturizer, but this is supposed to go on before your moisturizer. And I like to take my ring fingers and I like to massage it in. It's because your ring finger's got a little bit more pressure on them than your other fingers. I've been learning. And then of course, because it's going to be day makeup, you want to remember to put on some SPF. And yes, us lovely melanated ladies, we still need SPF, so don't forget your SPF. This is the Vichy Laboratories Ideal Sol 30 SPF 30. And I like to just make sure that goes on my face. And ever since I've been using SPF, I also find my skin isn't as dull as well, so it is good, and it is good to keep the dark marks at bay. So yeah, eyebrows, I can't shape eyebrows to save my life, so I don't. I always get them threaded, and they're waiting to be threaded. So whilst I'm waiting for that, I've got a new little trick up my sleeve. I've been using this product here, and this is the Revolution Soap Brow. You of course can use whatever soap brow you want, or you could just use some soap. And I've been loving this technique. I'm just going to quickly show you what it looks like. So just look at the crazy eyebrow, and then this, it gives an imitation of laminated eyebrows, and it gives me a chance to really flatten down all of the extra growth. I've got really weird eyebrows. They don't really have a shape, and I can create whatever shape I want, but yeah, so this is what it looks like. And all you do is to activate it is to put a little bit of water on the brush, and then just follow the directions of your hair and brush them up. It's as simple as that. And this helps me to create my shape when I go in with my brow products, and it is just so helpful. This eyebrow is the weirdest eyebrow, and I can never get it right. But I wanted to show you this product because I actually really like it, and I think this is a game changer. Like, where has this been? Where have you been all my life? Right, so eyebrows are all going in the direction you want, and then I'm going to fill them in. So I'm actually going to fill them in and come back, because I find eyebrow parts of videos really boring, and I'm not here to bore anyone. So let's skip on. Right, eyebrows are on, and this is actually the best that they have actually come out. Remember, your eyebrows are sisters, they're not twins. So I don't get too up if they don't match or anything. And in this current environment, I'm not bothered. So let's go on to prime. I'm using the Revolution Pro Pore Primer. I've been really loving Revolution's products at the moment, and I really have been trying them out. I'm really giving them a bit of a go. And this primer has been working very nicely as to blur all my pores in my face. So once that is on the skin, we're going to go in with the collaboration with Alyssa Ashley. This is the Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. This is my go-to foundation. I'm in the shade Mocha. Whilst I was pregnant, I don't know why, but this shade just didn't match me, but this is my actual shade, and as soon as I had the baby, it's gone back to being my shade again. But that would just be pregnancy hormones I'm putting that down to. I didn't get rid of it because I literally had just brought a new one and I was gutted because my chest and my face did not look the same. But yes, this collab was created with, I believe, 40 odd different shade ranges, so there was something for everybody, and I love the coverage. I've never been a full coverage kind of girl. I've always been a medium coverage. Just never wanted to look like it was cakey. I've had my makeup done before and they said to me, oh, you like your skin to be look like skin, so you don't mind seeing like any imperfections underneath the foundation, which definitely I don't. But this just covers and blends so nicely with my skin tone that I really do like it, and I literally use a couple of pumps and that goes and does my entire face perimeter. Don't forget your neck. I never forgot my neck whilst I was pregnant because that shit ain't cute. For concealer, we're gonna go in with the concealer family, the Can't Stop Won't Stop. This is in Warm Caramel. And a new little trick that I've taught myself, or I've learned, is I've got this like crease under my eye. Don't know if you can see, it just like sits in, like it's got like a little pocket. So what I do is when I do my concealer is I go underneath it so that my concealer doesn't sit in that part, and that's what I was finding was happening. And I find since I've been doing that, I'm not getting all that creasing under my eyes. Yeah, bridge is nice. Keep it. This does die down quite fast. So what I like to do is, whilst I'm waiting, is I like to just prime my lids for eyeshadow. And that is all the time that I give to it. And then I'll just blend out my chin first. Do you see how it just sits really nicely on the skin? Bridge and nose. You can see that it's just a little bit wet still, but a little bit more dry down than it would be. And what I start to do is I start to blend out the edge. And that means I've got control of the product. You can use, obviously I'm using a foundation brush to blend this out. You can use whatever tool suits you. Some people like to use a beauty blender, sponge, makeup sponge. I have got a sponge, but I haven't a Real Technique sponge, and I'm also waiting for a new makeup sponge to arrive as well, to give that a go. And that is from a black owned beauty brand that was found on Instagram as well. That's called Remsco, and they've got some really nice, they've got 3 different types of beauty blenders as well. So yeah, that is great. Can you see how it's nicely blended out? And obviously this is just waiting to be blended out, but it just sits more nicely on the skin and gives you that flawless makeup. Okay, so that's both sides blended out. We're going to move on to powder. So I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter translucent powder. I'm in the shade Nutmeg, and I don't know, I can't get my head around using the brightening powders under my eyes. Maybe I've been using the wrong type of brightening powders, but I just like how this sits on my skin. So I'm gonna just stick with how I normally do my makeup. And every time I do use a brightening or a banana powder on my eyes, I just get a look like it just sits there. And I don't bake because I need hydration. My skin isn't dry, but if I leave that powder on for too long, I just find that I just look white and yellow, and I just can't bear it. So even though this is my all over translucent shade, I do use it in my highlighting point. Some people are going to be like, oh, what's the point of using highlighter if you're going to do that? But it works for me and how I want my makeup looks to look. And when I take pictures, I like how it looks. So it's all about finding how to do makeup for yourself. And now you're looking at me like, oh, your face looks now one-dimensional. How are you going to fix this? So most people would go in with contour, but if you follow me on Instagram or now following me on YouTube, because you're going to like the video and you're going to subscribe because you're here watching my video. So how are we going to bring this makeup look back to life, because you're looking at me like you're crazy lady? So Makeup by Tammy has just brought out a new collaboration with Revolution Makeup. This is the Paradise Glow bronzer palette. Really nice shades. We've got a blusher, which I'm so excited for, which is actually the reason why I cannot believe that I've bought a whole palette, because I just wanted one thing in it, but I tend to do this now. So we've got the blusher shade, highlighter shade, bronzer, and then contour shade. This is beautiful. The packaging is stunning, absolutely stunning, chic, beautiful. Yeah, really well done for that. So we're going to go in and we're going to use this to bring this look back to the land of the living. So I haven't even used it, so this is the first time I'm using it. So bronzer, we're gonna go with Bronze Goddess. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna bronze. I normally go for more of a reddy undertoned bronzer. My favourite one at the moment is the Revolution Pro one in Enrobe. That is my favourite one. My brush has just broke. That's great. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Hold on, just want to... This is actually really nice. I like this. And can you see how the highlight underneath just comes back out? I don't contour because I'm lazy and I don't really know how to. I just prefer the look of a bronzed look than a sculpted look. I also just don't have time for extra steps in my makeup routine. Being a mum of 2, sometimes I just need to be able to slap that makeup on and get out the door. I really do like it a lot. This is really nice, Tammy. Well done, girl. Alright, this is fully breaking, so let's just take that off. Oh, I like it. I love it. It is beautiful. Okay, that's lovely. Okay, so the bronzer gets is a yes from me. Let's put my brush back together. Let's go in with we're gonna go in with the Tropical Queen. I'm gonna go in with the corally orange shade blusher. Give you that sun kiss look. That is so nice. This is literally the perfect colour that I've been looking for. This is lovely. Look at that on the skin. Look at that. Right. Hi. Orange on my skin. Oh, I really like it. Just bring some nice colour in. Some people like to go across their nose as well. Why not? When in Rome. Okay, let's go in with some highlighter. So we're going to go in with Paradise Glow. Nice gold. That's really nice. Really, really nice. Oh, okay. I only need a touch. Don't go mad. Every time I get too much on the brush, this is what I do, is I dab on both sides and then I'll go in and I'm kind of moving away from highlighter a little bit for more of a matte look, but you can miss a little bit of glow. And I love a upper lip highlight as well. Okay, I like that. So I don't know if it was my brush, because my other brushes haven't given me as much kickback, but I got a bit of I got a bit of kickback on the bronzer, but none on the highlighter or the blusher, and I am loving the blusher. The blusher is my favorite. It's actually why I ordered the whole palette, so I'm very impressed with that. I really like that. So that's my skin finished. We're gonna go on to eyes now. So my eye collaboration, black influencer collaboration, is the one and only Jackie Aina with Anastasia Beverly Hills. So you should have seen this by now. It's been out a good while. I have just purchased it, but I'm not mad at myself for it. And the colors are magnificent. I'm just going to create a nude, like a nude. We're going to go in with nude. So I'm going to go in with ginger. I'm just going to put that all in my crease. I'm just going to do just a quick, simple eye look. I don't really have time to sit and do like detailed. My eyes are simple, easy. Put it on, get out the door, sayonara, see you later. So I don't take too long to do eyes. And then I'm gonna go in with Zam. We're gonna put some glitter on there. Oh, going with Zam. I'm just gonna take it on my middle finger. Oh yeah, that is really, really nice. And I'm just going to, ooh, wow, that is not as what I was expecting. Okay. Wow, that is more than what I was expecting. The way, I don't even know, how do you describe this? It's like not a shimmer, it's not, it's like a shimmer glitter combo mix. That is so lovely. I'm blown away by that. I've used this palette, but I've not used any of the shimmery shades. Just gonna go in with a flat brush just to define it just a tad. And this is what you want with your makeup products that you're purchasing. You just want it to be able to just bam, you put it on, you're good to go, you get out the door. I'm just gonna go in a little bit with edges. And I'm just gonna leave her here. And my original brush and just blend them together. It's really, really nice. You could go in with credit as well. A little bit of credit. Credit is a really nice, nice deep brown. I'm just concentrating her just at the top of my eye. And just blend her away. Beautiful combo. I'm actually really happy with that. So we're going to keep the eyes nice and simple. That's how we're going to leave it. I'm going to take a little bit of brown eyeliner, which I've been obsessing about. Again, Revolution Pro. I'm just going to take it at the edge. And this just helps to open up my eyes just a little bit more and kind of brings it up. You could do a wing if you like, but I actually quite like how simple this looks, and I don't want to over complicate it, which is my forte. Just here, I really want to try Trust Issues, so I'm going to go with Trust Issues in my inner corner, just to give it some zhang to this. Oh, comes out a totally different colour. Ooh. Comes out more like dollars. Oh, I like that surprise. That just took everything up just a notch. That's really nice. Okay, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna stop playing with it. Right. Okay, so for eyelashes, I'm going with the Jordan Woods collaboration. This is the Beach Please range. I think that's the one that they're called. I like these because they're like an everyday lash, and that's exactly how I like to wear my lashes. They're nice and they're really nice and wispy. They're like triple layered as well, And the bonus for me is I wear glasses, and I can wear my glasses, and when I blink, it's not touching my glasses, and that is a big selling point for me. Right, so whilst those dry, I'm going to finish off the eyes. I'm going to go in with this sleek brown eyeliner. I'm secretly obsessed with brown eyeliner now, more than black. So yes, that's what I'm going to do. Pop that in the waterline. Boom. That's done. And then I'm going to go back in with edges and ginger mixed together, because this is a little cheat code that I like to do. I'm just going to concentrate that under. Alright. Just to tie it all back in again. So I've gone ahead, popped my eyelashes on, finished off my under eyes with some mascara. I don't tend to put mascara on my top eyelashes if I'm going to wear lashes, only because my eyelashes are quite straight, and if I put mascara on them, they go quite curled, and I find it way more harder to put lashes on, and I'm not great at putting lashes on, so we'll try to keep things simple for me. So let's finish off the look and do lips. I'm going to use, as also part of Tammy's tropical collection, you did a lip combo. There's 2 lip stains that you get with sheer brilliant lipsticks that you get. It's lip glosses, I think they more are. You get this one, and you get a rougey reddy type one. This is my favorite nude, and I've been dying to get my hands on these, and they're always sold out, and I know why, obviously, because they're waiting for Tammy's collection to come out as part of it. So you also get lip liner. This is in the shade Glory, and it is gorgeous. Can you see I've already literally like eased it down? I need to give it a good old sharpen. So and liner lip, it's just the nicest brown, and it's affordable. I should have bought 2 of these. So you get 1 lip liner, 2 lip stains, and for £10 you can't go wrong, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Like, look at that colour. And it smells like sherbet. So nice. And then let's put on some setting spray, Matte Fix Oil Control Fixing Spray. And then I'm just going to do my hair, and I'll be back. So guys, this is the final look. How do you think it came out? Do you like it? What do you think? If you like it, like this video. I hope that everyone is doing well. Lockdown in England is easing up a little bit with because of coronavirus. Apparently numbers have gone down, which is good. My heartfelt condolences to anybody who has lost anybody in this pandemic, anybody who has lost anybody's a life because they're different. If you are trans, if you are gay, if you are black, just remember that people out there love you, and we're not all those horrible, racist, homophobic people out there, and there are some really nice, kind people in this world. Never take it as an insensitivity from somebody in the way that they deal with something. Bearing in mind, racially aggravated abuse is not a way to go about this. Read a book. Google is your best friend. Read about oppression. Read about what Black people have gone through, and don't be so ignorant. Like, we are all humans, we all have hearts, we're all people, first and foremost. We all bleed exactly the same colour. You don't bleed differently because you're white, because you're Asian, because you're Black. We are people. Do not forget that you are loved, that somebody loves you. Not everybody loves you. Not everybody should love you. There are not nice people in this world, and I don't understand why. But Black people, we're tired. We're tired. We're tired of fighting. Read a book. Listen to people. Don't be ignorant. That's the biggest key message out there. We matter. Our children matter. Our children's children matter. We won't take this line down anymore. This is it. Don't let this movement just fade away. Remember all those men and women that died because of police brutality. Don't forget those men and women who are dying by racists, by people who don't understand who they are. Don't forget those people. Remember their names. Say them out loud. Say them proud. Keep shouting. Keep fighting. My timeline hasn't been quiet. Look who you're following. If your timeline has gone right back to normal with no message, and you're following people who should know better, remind them. Don't forget about us. But guys, I don't have enough subscribers to do AdSense. I've donated money. I've signed petitions, and I will keep on fighting, because I'm not the end of my generation. I've got kids. I've got to fight for them as well, and I don't want them having to fight for their kids as well. It's done. Changes are happening. 2020 cannot be cancelled. It's a year of learning. It's a year of change. It's a year of things that when shit got blown the hell up. It's a new life. My escape from everything that's going on in the world is to design my face. I hope I designed it well enough for you to subscribe. I will see you all again very, very soon. Bye.